Hey guys, MrHatKat here, and we're back with more Metroid Other M. And now it's time for... That's the wrong place. Now it's time for... And now it's time to meet a lady we know nothing about. Maybe? Oh. Oh look, a person.
Don't come any closer.
And she's doing
Don't come
nothing.
any closer. Stay away from me.
Easy. I won't come any closer until you say so.
I'm the good cop. All the bad cops
My
are
name
dead.
is Samus. I'm an independent bounty hunter. I know the situation here, and I know how you must feel.
Hold on, just take a minute
I'm here to
and
secure
listen to the
your
electro
safety.
theme in the background.
May I come closer? What's your role at this facility?
I'm responsible for all operations.
I'm in charge. I'm the
My
boss.
name is Madeline Bergman.
My name is
Wait a minute.
Madeline
I
Bergman.
met another woman who called herself Madeline Bergman. What's going on here?
Ha, I have an ID.
What you met was MB. She's an android. She was created with the intellectual data of Mother Brain and consequently developed Mother Brain's consciousness as well.
What? The Federation's foolish plan. Mother Brain's rampage. Everything that happened here was just as Madeline, or rather MB, had told
Minus
me.
2 or 3 things, like, well, she was...
The person who sabotaged the system to stop MB's rampage and sent out the distress call had to be the person standing before me. It had to be Madeline Bergman.
MB was the artificial intelligence originally developed to regenerate and control space pirate special forces. Because we wanted it to control these special forces through telepathy, we were forced to model its infrastructure after Mother Brain. At that time, MB didn't have a human form. Before long, we started to see the viability of creating Metroid clones. Once we did, MB started to take on her current shape.
But why?
Because we needed the first Metroid hatchling to recognize MB as its mother, she had to take on the form of a living thing. With that as our theoretical basis, we were able to create the ideal relationship
Wouldn't know,
with
like,
the
the
Metroid.
big
One
monster
that wasn't
creature
based on dominance or control.
Queen Metroid was its mother?
I remembered the baby
Guess Metroids are
hatching before
stupid.
my eyes. When it attacked Mother Brain in order to save me, that was the result of the kind of ideal relationship they were trying to develop
The
with
one where it
MB.
betrays its mother?
They
The one
found
between you...
perfect
Oh, the one
means of
between you and the
control
Metroid.
and started propagating Metroids in Sector 0. At the same time, they were conducting genetic manipulation experiments to create unfreezable Metroids. Apparently, the queen I met earlier was the first of these propagated Metroids to mature. They wanted to preserve her as a control specimen, so they had left her genes unaltered. The fact that she'd grow
Violins
into a
going crazy
queen
in
was
the
something
background.
not even Madeline and her team could have predicted. Only special infants had the genetic coding to become queens.
Once our MB was in a human form, she excelled. As an interface between us and them, her skills with personal interaction humanized her to a great extent.
If my theory is correct, this is going to be a groundbreaking multi-system for artificial intelligence.
Her confidence was unwavering, and her ability to learn was greater than we'd expected.
And she was really good with PowerPoint.
She developed emotions, then a nascent sense of herself. She began asserting her own thoughts, and her opinions began to contradict ours. It's quite typical for artificial intelligence to evolve as a result of self-analysis.
You know, it sometimes makes you
However, there's no
think they're
precedent for
putting
an
the
AI
speech
like
over
MB
is more
developing
important than the speech
emotions.
there.
It's possible
putting
that her
over.
interactions with the Metroids brought it about, but we don't know for sure.
The newly hatched infant took to her like his mother. And perhaps at that moment, MB began to develop a soul. It was all conjecture, but the idea wouldn't leave my mind.
And that was when we decided to alter her AI program.
Should have used
A
Asimov's
human-like existence,
laws.
but one without feelings. To make MB less than human, the researchers had to deny her that consciousness. I knew this. But in my heart, I felt sympathy for MB.
Sympathy for the bad guy.
On the day we were going to alter MB's program, right before my eyes, I watched her being restrained.
Stop! What are you doing to her?
These orders are from above. Take her away.
Wait!
She reached out to me and asked me for help, but there was nothing I could do.
What's happening?
My presence that day caused a disturbing reaction in her.
You betrayed her! What else did you expect to happen? You put her behind a green door.
She was fixated on me.
Madeline had taken to calling MB Melissa. She took the initials MB and told the AI they stood for Melissa Bergman.
It looks great on you.
MB liked that name. It made it sound like Madeline was calling her her daughter.
And then she went off. Psycho. Yeah, stop giving the robots kung fu powers. Seriously? Can we stop that?
Once she felt abandoned and hunted by that same Madeline, MB telepathically commanded the special forces to revolt. The facility fell into complete chaos and suffered widespread damage.
And she laughs maniacally.
MB was trying to get revenge on the Federation Army, and on us. It's possible all humans have become the target of her hatred.
With the space pirates under her control, she was able to propagate the Metroids in Sector 0, even creating a Queen Metroid. She was well armed and planning her attack on the Galactic Federation.
Knew we should have taught her how to use a PowerPoint. Is the Galactic Federation
Adam and
just
I
that
crushed
one
her plan
building?
completely.
You think it would be like the whole world? No, it's
And
it's
now,
just that one building.
who could guess where she was and what she planned next?
She's backed into a corner. And her hatred is entirely focused on you and me right now. MB! Wait, MB, calm down. Please listen.
Madeline, step back!
We were wrong. It's all over.
Madeline!
It is all over.
I was not wrong. The humans were foolish, and I was forced to bring judgment on them. And yet, because of you, I failed. You must understand the weight of your crime. You must pay the price for what you've done.
Please, MB. We have to get past this.
No. You will all be judged.
It's
We'll all
okay
be
now.
judged by the robot leader.
I won't ever fail you again. I promise.
It's too late for
I'm
promises.
so sorry. Melissa. Oh, Melissa, it looks great on you. That's your name.
It's a really awkward weapon. Oh. Yeah. Hostile. Wait, no. This is the good guys. The good guys. Dang it! I knew I should have got the red border. Scanning system. She's out. Okay, giving her the magical wind powers also a very bad idea. Also installing monsters in the walls of our security system, but another great idea, guys. How many great ideas is that so far? A lot. Oh boy. I might get too good right now. There we go. Oh no, not those invisible things. And those things. Oh man, no, don't do any quadruple thoughts. Please. Beg of you. No quadruple thoughts. Dab.
Madeline, stay close to me!
Now this part can be a bit tricky. You have to keep shooting these guys, but also focus on her. On Melissa. Here in the back. Come on. And that's how you do it. You focus on her, and then the cutscene. That's a really weird sound effect.
No!
You killed the evil computer! Why did you do that? Why did you think that was a good idea? Oh man, my mic is way too loud.
Melissa!
It's okay, lady. She was a crazy computer. That guy could lose some weight.
Stop! Don't move!
Wow,
Melissa!
he's heartless.
Hey, are you okay? Hey, man down over there too! I'm getting you out of here.
I don't speak English. I just push people.
Commissarin, I heard what happened. You performed admirably.
Thank you.
You can leave the rest to us.
Madeline!
Wait. Aaron.
Excuse me, what did you just call me?
Unfortunate what happened to
My
Commander
name is
Malkovich.
Samus.
And to think that his entire unit was annihilated. Truly a tragic day. Would you agree, Aaron? Sadly, with them gone, you're just an outsider. And given your unofficial status, I cannot allow you contact with the witness. With your predilection for transporting illegal cargo like infant Metroids, I must ask that you restrict your... Time for the lady to go home. Someone escort her.
Yes, sir.
Restrict your...
Time for us to go. Come on, princess.
What? Stop right there. Who are you?
Anthony Higgs, sir. Galactic Federation Platoon 7. I need to secure the safety of any survivors, Commander Malkovich's orders, and the purpose of this mission.
What?
Authorized by the chairman of the Galactic Federation. Of course.
What do you mean, the chairman?
Man, you guys made it here quick. I mean, if I hadn't stopped the engines, we might have missed each other.
It's a happy ending. Actually, that's pretty happy. Doesn't get much more happier.
Crazy. Crazy how something good can come out of something bad.
It's crazy how life works that way.
Whoa. Didn't mean to wake her. Guess I ought to be quiet.
Anthony was trying to be courteous to Madeline. She was exhausted and had only just fallen asleep. She needed the rest.
Did you give her any food
She
either?
had a lot of
I mean,
explaining to do once she
kinda
got to
trapped on a
Galactic
battleship
Federation
with
headquarters.
no
for
food
herself.
for like, how long? 2 days maybe?
And for Melissa.
No food, no water. Actually, must have
Still
water
can't get
somewhere.
my head around it. What a crazy mission.
Anthony sighed as he muttered to himself. What would have happened if we hadn't been called there? Might the furious MB have attacked the Galactic Federation and brought about its utter destruction? Melissa wasn't insane, no. One day, a consciousness simply bloomed within her. And those that caused it to bloom, the humans, called it insanity. I was the insane one. That was what Madeline muttered softly as she sank into sleep. The selfish conceits of humans drove MB to violence. It was their distorted perceptions and greed that awoke such fury in the fledgling girl's heart. Her thought was to punish the foolish and conceited. But MB could not complete her mission. As Melissa, she was defeated. With their one vulnerability overcome, the Metroids were indestructible. If some fool just following orders had taken the savage creatures to those who sought them. I can't imagine what would have happened if Adam hadn't recognized the looming danger. But the cost was far too great. Why did Adam have to pay
You know,
with his
I gotta
life?
wonder why she decided
For me,
to go through
I couldn't believe he was
Stardust
dead.
Nebula of dead
For the
people.
first time, I questioned his choice.
Stardust Nebula, where all your dead people come alive in the shape of stardust formulations. Even your alive people. In fact, random letters, numbers, and shapes just appear.
No objections, right, lady?
I've got an objection.
I heard Adam's voice in my head.
Object.
And I knew in my heart that he had made the right decision. Just as he had so many years ago. In that moment, I swore not to grieve his death.
Female version of Link.
And for the
That's
first
really
time,
green.
I gave him a thumbs up.
Oh wow, we've finally
Just
decided
in
to stop
case
being
he was
conceited.
watching over me. His amused expression looked as though he wanted to say something. His face and Adam's swirled together. That last smile as Adam drifted away.
She's really short, wow. And of course, the all-important ponytail scene. And so ends the basic story of Metroid Other M. Not much more to say. Getting the 100% videos up might take me a bit longer, since I've got to go find a lot of stuff, and my computer is kind of withholding so much video. I'm trying to figure out how to compress stuff, but I'll figure out most of that later. As for me, I'm going to bed. I skip the credits. Yes, I can. Yeah. I'll put the whole.
Ultimately, the decision was made to destroy the bottle ship.
Oh, I forgot about this part.
A mission that will most likely be
Once the
carried
actual
out in
end
the next
reaches,
day
I'll
or
let the
two.
credits go. But right now, it's like
I'm heading toward
11
the bottle
o'clock at
ship
night.
now.
It's been a busy day
I'm
for
going to
me.
rescue something that was
And as
left
soon as we
there.
land at a safe point,
Something that can't be
I'm going to
replaced.
stop. I believe now. Oh yeah, it says how much of the items you have at the moment. I think